Amazing. I'm Sari Cohen with Awards Buzz. It's so great to meet you two.
Sure. Thanks so much for having us.
Oh my gosh. So let's start from the beginning with this. This is not your first time working with Tracy Morgan. How did this all how did tell me how everything came about? Let's start there.
Oh, sure. I guess I've known Tracy the longest, going back to Saturday Night Live in a
Yeah.
previous century. And then, of course, 30 Rock, and Sam joined us towards the end of that run. And yeah, he kind of got in touch with Tina and said, I'd like to do something. And
Get
we
the band
said,
back
let's,
together.
let's, sure. So yeah, the three of us sat down, and Sam and I kind of went off, and we were watching a lot of sports documentaries at the time, and just
Yes.
knew that Tracy was an athlete in high school and a sports fan, and thought that he would connect with this. And
Yeah, stuff like Last Dance, the Michael Jordan one,
Ryan
and
Beckham,
and there's a Pete Rose one that came out that obviously has
a lot of
with it.
overlap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also we've done some documentary episodes, individual episodes on other shows. We did the Queen of Jordan episodes on 30 Rock, which were so much fun, and there's a TikTok episode of Kimmy, and we just really liked working in that format. It was a fun, different way to do things.
And then we liked the idea of, as with those many of those sports documentaries, there is a self-awareness. These guys are trying to tell a certain story. They're aware of the camera, and we thought, oh, you haven't really seen that. The Office did a very nice, subtle job of managing that, but you haven't really seen the filmmaker enter the story. And if this guy's in your home, we thought that affects things, and that's an interesting character and an interesting sort of tension to live with, and so that sort of satisfied our sense of, oh, how can we do this in a slightly different way and make it feel fresh for ourselves.
Totally. And I love how you decided on Daniel Radcliffe too, because I feel like he is such an untapped
Yeah.
comedic talent. I mean, I've seen his comedy side before. I've watched he's hilarious. So how did you put those two pieces of the puzzle together?
Excited to bring the comedy of Daniel Radcliffe to a broadcast. We worked with him on the Kimmy interactive movie, and he also was a voice on our animated show Mulligan. So
Mhm.
we're very aware of just how skilled he is comedically and how funny he is. And so when we started developing the show, and the director character was
Right.
coming together as sort of a self-important kind of pretentious character, we knew that Daniel was someone who could play those jagged edges, play that aspect of him,
With
but
such a,
still,
yeah, center of lovability
yeah,
and humanity that is also what Tracy does, where he is saying ridiculous things sometimes, and that character can have blinkers on, and is trying to learn to look around himself a little bit more, but no matter what he's saying, you care about him. And then, yeah, putting the two of them together just felt like, well, that's just classic Odd Couple fun.
oh,
And then you find, where the commonalities are, which is the fun of writing them.
yeah. But when we brought the idea to Tracy of Dan being on the show, he got it
Yeah,
immediately.
right.
Oh, we're opposite.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Was there anything that was improv? Like, was there anything that happened while you were on set that you were like, oh my gosh?
I mean, there is always a little, like, whether it's because they've lost the plot and are kind of paraphrasing, or it's a fourth or fifth take, and there's little extra bits. I'm trying to remember.
Well, I mean, for me, it's not so much the improv that happens on set, but that
Yeah, sure.
what Tracy does in between shots is always hilarious, and somehow it always ends up in the next script.
Yeah.
Like, we're still working on getting in. He thinks that New York is amazing. You don't mess with New York because King Kong died here. That
All right. Well, we need to say that. At one point, we had, yeah, his observation that he likes to watch that show. Was the First 48?
Yeah.
It's like a true crime cop show. And he's like, you bring in a bunch of kids. The one who pulls his sleeves over his hands and goes to sleep on the table, he did it every time. Like, that's going in a script. So, yeah, he's definitely mayor of the set between takes.
I love how also you made a lot of pop culture references in the show. You talked about In Living Color, there was a Belle Biv DeVoe reference. What was your favorite pop culture reference that made it in?
Shoot, I mean, well, you mentioned, is Belle Biv DeVoe? Is that
that was Weird Al.
that was Weird Al?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, another one of the people we like to think of in our universe. And he was on tour, and I literally just emailed him. Somehow I have Weird Al Yankovic's email. My 14-year-old self can't believe it. And he was on tour, and I was like, "Can we send you a football helmet and you take a picture in it?" He was like, "Sure." So his
So
tour manager,
That's not Photoshop.
yeah, that's Al wearing a Rutgers helmet.
So
Yeah.
that might be the answer. But then also, well, speaking of improv on set, actually, that's a perfect example because I feel like Bobby just wrote a bunch more lyrics in
Oh,
that
right.
song.
Yeah.
We had just written that food is poison,
He
and he
just
just kept going with it.
and then added, "Not his best."
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go.
Right, that was all improv. There we go. We
Yeah.
answered the question. Good for us.
Got there.
Gosh, you two were amazing. I am loving this show so much. I'm so happy we got to hang out and talk today. It was so much fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
pleasure.
spread the word. We
Absolutely.
need comedy.
Absolutely. I'm on it.
Thanks so much. Thanks for letting us talk about the show.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, thank you so much, you guys.